Looks like everybody out. Waiting to see what happened with the YouTube. Hit the mouse over there, that white mouse make, see if it's just on. It's over there in the corner. Oh, it is up. Okay, cool. And it's time now to make sure I send to Facebook. Go live. Boom.
Boom.
And it's live on Facebook. Make sure.
Headphones? Okay, headphones, nothing. Total garbage now.
And what was I trying to do? Oh, virtual DJ. Play this JB.
Front hopping all doors on swing. Dumping at the 6-4 lane. Keep a bed, shotgun, gray, switch the road, green, burn those that have the 6-4 lane. Might beat blood or they might rep kings. Might rep cuz or they might rep chain. Whichever way, parking lot popping for the summertime clean. Just coasting at the 6-4 lane. 6-4 lane. Red dicky, dark shades, now they think I'm shook. Stay strapped on, I ain't no wish it would. Mob tie, learn the face, I'm forever good. Known to get snapped on beach up to Inglewood. Ride fast, live right, never stress the road. Here today, a couple minutes, then the next I'm gone. Rock shows all around this progressive home. Self-made boss on his own, better drink it on. Real recognize real, yeah, we know the pay. Stick talk straight, rushing where your mama stay. Steady reppin' that, nah, y'all see the brim. Been sick with it like D-Shot, E&M. Hey, drought season don't apply, got the best. Second hand blow, choking off the Sesmo. Though we might ride dirty, I'm clean. Coasting at the 6-4 lane. Hey, let's roll. Front hopping all doors on swing. Dumping at the 6-4 lane. Keep a bed, shotgun, gray, switch the road, green, burn those that have the 6-4 lane. Might beat blood or they might rep kings. Might rep cuz or they might rep chain. Whichever way, parking lot popping for the summertime clean. Just coasting at the 6-4 lane. 6-4 lane. 100 spokes as I ride low pro. Getting on the tag all gold. Best kept secret, ain't it funny how the whole world know? Shoot and never tell it like I'm fucking signed a death row. Sunset Strip rolling how the best ride. Midwest strong connected to the west side. Stay holding that bang, bend down the ride. This I ain't letting slide, I ain't never lied. Front hopping all doors on swing. Dumping at the 6-4 lane. Keep a bed, shotgun, gray, switch the road, green, burn those that have the 6-4 lane. Might beat blood or they might rep kings. Might rep cuz or they might rep chain. Whichever way, parking lot popping for the summertime clean. Just coasting at the 6-4 lane. 6-4 lane. Big cash still taxing for the back pay. Check the feds on the modern day Mac Dre. California love, take 'em back to 9-5. On the way live, catch a pistol from the blind side. Club on the book, now it's time to turn up. Get paid, bro, burdens don't concern us. Hey, clean slate, not a blemish on the rap sheet. Came a long way from a gorer and a fantasy. Hey, stay short, though I ran with a bad crew. Devil headed like Q, now who got the juice? Catch hate, chrome 9, help the mother do. Rearrange 1 second, guessing who the fuck is you? Top back at the 6-4 lean on. Re-up that sorted once the green gone. Couple shells there, party OT. Coasting at the 6-4 lane. Let's roll. Front hopping all doors on swing. Dumping at the 6-4 lane. Keep a bed, shotgun, gray, switch the road, green, burn those that have the 6-4 lane. Might beat blood or they might rep kings. Might rep cuz or they might rep chain. Whichever way, parking lot popping for the summertime clean. Just coasting at the 6-4 lane. 6-4 lane.
Hopped off a flight, coming in off the road. I was out doing shows, missing you. Even when I'm home always here on the go, even when you don't know. It's for you. You say to me that time is more important. That is the little thing. But I get caught on working every time. When you hit up my line, I don't answer cause I'm busy. Eating your feelings. I need you to hear me. I'm moving out of my way to let you know. For a long time, baby. You stay on my mind, you stay on my mind, baby. Girl, I never wanna lose. I don't wanna lose you. No, I couldn't. Yeah. I know it would break me into. It's how much I love you. How much I love you.
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro. I need you to come down here, man. Like, we can't find your vocals. I don't know what happened. Yeah, we need you down here like ASAP, though.
Alright, I'll be here.
In the studio, working on these songs. When sometimes I wanna be home, touching you. Trying to get a placement, working out of a basement. One day we gon' be famous. Gotta do what I gotta do. You say to me that time is more important. That is the little thing. But I get caught up working every time. And when you hit up my line, I don't answer cause I'm busy. In your feelings. I need you to hear me. I've been loving you, babe. Long time. Stay on my mind, stay on my mind, babe. Girl, I never wanna lose. I don't wanna lose you. I know I can. Hey. Into how much I love you. How much I love you. Don't want you to ever be confused. No. There ain't no question about what I do and who I do it for. Hey. Give you more. Ooh. Hey. I know. Sometimes I lose sight of things that may be important to you, but I swear I don't intend to. Cause in my mind, I do it all for you. Hey, yeah. I've been loving you, babe. I never wanna lose you. I would die if I lose you, yeah. Ooh, break me into hey. Let me be your king, girl. Give you all of me, yeah. With you by my side, baby. That's how much I love. How much I love. Let me be your king, girl. Give you all of me, yeah. With you by my side, there ain't nothing we can handle, no.
Make sure you get right here in line with it so the camera can see everything.
My camera's not working.
Check 1 2 1 2 in the place to be. It's Mr. D's, the open mic king. DJ Black Widow. Of course, it's the vibe on air, baby. Had to turn down that effect, huh?
You still had your echo on.
I know it was crazy. I had the echo on. I forgot I had it on from yesterday. But it's the vibe on air, and we in the building. Today, our guest will be Peaches, the pole boss. Yes, Tamika, aka Peaches, the pole boss. She'll be in the building. And we're supposed to have Willie B, rapper Willie B, in the building. We're going to see how that work out. But we got a lot to talk about today, of course. You know, We want you to call in and talk to us. See, the number is right there, right below the screen, 216-526-1555, 216-526-1555. Feel free to call in and talk to us. Call us and tell us about the bull you got going on today. We want to hear your bull, because, it's crazy out here. We wanted to hear what you got to talk about in that segment called That's Some Bull. That bull sounded horrible. Can't even hear it. Yeah, that was horrible. But yeah, give us a call. We can chop it up with you. And of course, we got the Ratchet News. Megan got the mic drop. And we just gonna go in as usual. So feel free to give us a call. We play local music here, of course, so we gonna play some music. Before the show started, you heard my man JB playing 6'4" Leaning. And of course, we played that Brandon Landrum, All For You.
Is he from Cleveland?
JB is from Cleveland.
You know what? He said Mac Dre, and that really surprised me because Mac Dre is from the Bay.
Well, people say names.
But he knew. That's the thing, though.
Everybody knows who Mac Dre is. I mean, it's not really
everybody.
a big surprise.
Not everybody.
But, and but JB, that's my dude. Shout out to JB.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we gonna, be sliding into some music videos and sliding into some all kinds of stuff tonight.
Yeah, we got some new videos and everything.
We got some new videos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to jump into some. I gotta say something. I had Piranha on the show. I am Piranha. And she, I like her music and everything. But at the time when we was doing the show, we didn't have any music that was cursing. And I heard some things she was saying that we don't support her and nothing like that, which is definitely not true. And now I don't appreciate it. But
really,
yeah, I mean, I thought it was kind of I don't know what it was, but I told her that if you had music that didn't have any cussing in it, at the time, I would we can't play it. And everybody else was bringing me clean music. She wouldn't at the time. But just because, I'm not a funny dude like that, I'm going to play some I Am Piranha since we cuss now, on the show. So, I'm going to play some I Am Piranha. And then I'm going to play that video. And then I'm going to jump into a song by her homie, China Blow.
China Blow's dope.
I like China Blow. China Blow is the, shout out to China Blow. If you out there, that's the homie. She
dope.
Yeah, she's my homie.
Yeah.
I like China Blow. Like China Blow. So we're gonna play that, some China Blow and some I Am Piranha, and get that bull off your brain, because it ain't never like that with me. I have my reason. I told you, but just because I'm gonna do you right. But that's where it is. What you got going on, Megan?
Same old, same old. Another day, and
you're a very talkative person.
Shut up.
Listen,
it's been a very long day today. Like real shit. Like I saw somebody get shot and killed. Real crap.
You saw somebody get shot and killed today?
Yes, I did. So my mind is kind of like, it just happened.
That's
like,
crazy.
Around like 4:30. That's some bull. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's Cleveland, man.
We're gonna talk a little bit later about some situations that's going on in the news too. To that dude's family, whoever that might be. We don't know personally, but my condolences. And I got a call coming in right now.
Someone is calling
from Missouri.
From Missouri.
You tuned into the vibe. Who this is?
This Blizzard G, the Midwest King.
What's going on?
Shit, I'm checking out y'all show right now. Shit, I need you to play my video on YouTube, G.
All right, you got to send it to me, man. You got to send me the link, and I got to download it so I can play it through the show. But if you do that for me, I appreciate it. How you subscribe to the Vibe on Air? You went to the website and follow?
Shit, I don't even know how to do that. I'm trying to do it right now.
Go to www.thevibeonair.com, and then just scroll down a little bit, and you'll see a little blue follow button. Hit the blue button and follow directions there, and you lined up.
You say www.vibe.com. Hold on, bro. I'm going to do that shit right now.
I said thevibeonair.com.
You say what? Vibeonair.com.
Yeah. And he's actually doing it right now because you can hear his buttons pressing.
Tick, tick, tick. Twitter fingers.
It's like,
all right.
Yeah, just go down there and follow.
Right now, though.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Then email me the video. Stay on the phone. I'm about to give you that once we go off of air real quick. Because we about to play some videos, and I'll give you all that in a minute. Stay on the phone. Don't hang up. And I'll chop it up with you.
Tell me, I email my shit. I want my shit to be in a playlist like one of the mix first, bro.
All right, man. I'm gonna get to you when I come on the air, man. I'm gonna call you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you back. This the vibe on air. This the vibe on air, Mr. D's. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Also, too, don't cuss on the air. You hear me cussing? But we gonna be right back. I'm gonna jump into this I Am Piranha. Then we gonna jump into this China Blow. This the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's Open My King, Black Widow, the DJ. And you know, we support everybody. We want to show love. But on that same note, support me.
If you're someone call Mr. D's. With leading response, 24-hour vaping service for misdemeanor or felony charges. Mr. D's is ready. Serving all courts in all counties with affordable vaping service. Mr. D's, who you need to be free.
Yo, this is Spade 216.
And I'm like Travis Clay.
Yeah,
everybody wrong.
And we tune in to the Vibe on Air every Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the truth, motherfucker. You can catch me on top, through the roof, motherfucker. Yeah. To me, you just a loose motherfucker. Tupac with long hair, I got juice, motherfucker. Yeah. Throw you the deuce, motherfucker. Ain't talking my kind of language, you's a loser, motherfucker. Yeah. Don't make me lose it, motherfucker. I'm catching more bodies than a stone tomb, motherfucker. Yeah. You in my life, move, motherfucker. My bars inspired, nickname June, motherfucker. Yeah. You like gloom, motherfucker, I'm high beam, a.k.a. steam, motherfucker. Yeah. Know what I mean, motherfucker? You mad, I'm always in your man dreams, motherfucker. Yeah. I am Piranha, motherfucker, that ass was worn. You had it coming, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm in that Hummer, motherfucker, looking down to my haters. What you looking at, suck? Yeah. I know they hate me, motherfucker, I'm happy, I'm glad. They looking busted, disgusted. Yeah. Don't get it twisted, I never ever trusted. I'm in my own lane and my boys is cussing. Yeah.
Yeah, music contest. Yeah. China Blow. Yeah. Cleveland, Ohio, 216. We in the building. Ohio. Yeah. It's one. Attention. Coming in the shit, I ain't playing, just slaying bitches' head, so you better keep your shit tight. Like a bank card, number few digits, money long, and I'm trying to see the shit here overnight. In 2018, I got big dreams, and it all started out on the big screen. Got the song played, yeah, it was a big thing. Now I'm about to go and shock them like I'm lightning. Tell me it's a real frightening when you see a new chick coming with a thorough last style. I ain't building a persona, I'ma do what I wanna, I'ma say what I'm gonna. If you don't like the truth, better stay around the corner. Oh mama, I'ma make it up this gutter, I ain't playing. I'ma get up on my knees, I'ma follow God's plan. Set a plan that no man can demand. Any gain of some shit that I built with my motherfucking hands. Just saying, I'm a beast with a tree, no delete. Stand firm in the streets, cause my family gotta eat. First time I heard the beat, started then to release this heat. OG, what I see is a winner, I'ma take that shorty. I can bet one thing, you ain't taking nothing from me. Got the 40 on my waist, I'ma up that shorty. Pretty face, sweet pussy, but I never been a rookie hoe. I had to switch the flow up, make the basic on the kick, I'ma throw up, pull up. And when I hit this glow up, bitch gon' be on my team, but I'ma dispose of them. No son, you better chase a check, don't chase a flex. And I can bet your rent, you gon' do it next. Living outside your means, boy, you do it best. Tryna blow, been the queen, you cannot contest. Rest, yes, stay blessed. I'm coming in this shit like a beast, no sleep, gotta eat, and I'm never on empty. I'm coming in this shit like a beast, no sleep, gotta eat, and I'm never on empty. I'm coming in this shit like a beast, no sleep, gotta eat, and I'm never on empty. Hello, 216, we in the building. Hello. Fuck you if you ain't fucking
Yo. You tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's Open Mic King. DJ Black Widow in the building. And it's Thursday, of course, you know, and we kicking it. Just played some music for y'all. Played this French Montana challenge from, or it's called Lockjaw from the homie I Am Piranha. Then I played attention, or paid attention. I played attention. I don't know what I said. I played attention from the homie China Blow.
You said it right.
And in the studio right now, even before I do that, we got to go into a segment real quick before I even introduce her. We got a little segment, you know. It's called, and I'm going to jump over to my camera because I got to. Got to look into the cameras like this. This segment is called That's Some Bull.
There it is.
That's some bull.
That is some bull right there, that big old bull. There we go.
It's some bull. Always. That's some bull. And over here to my left, because she want to start talking before I even introduce her, because she don't do nothing you supposed to tell her to do. Now I'm hitting all the wrong buttons and stuff because she here. See, look, I can't do it, man. I quit the show. No, I'm just playing. In the studio, we got my homegirl, Peaches, the pole boss. Oh, man, you look like you in space right now on this thing. I got to fix that.
Yeah, she does.
It got you looking crazy a little bit. Got like, is your green skin? I mean, your skin green?
No.
I think your skin green.
Oh, Lord. Am I green?
I think your skin green.
Am I an alien?
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
She's an alien.
That's
My
cool.
plug's an alien.
Aliens are cool.
It's an alien from the planet Palien. I can't think.
Oh, Lord.
That's all right. I'm about to straighten you out a little bit there. Let's see if I can add a little.
I'm having alien thoughts.
It's all right, though. You're going to have a little see-through-age tonight.
Yeah, that would have been bad if she would have showed up in green or yellow.
Yeah, that would have been bad. I guess I should start
Floating
telling people,
head.
hey, you can't wear, it's coming off you now. I can see you. You're not the invisible woman girl no more. There you go.
There she is.
Boom, got some forehead there. Okay.
Oh,
All right. It's crazy. It's all right. Peaches the pole boss. What's going on with you, Peaches?
What's up?
You about due.
Yeah, I am about due. 6.5 weeks.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Down. I hope she come just a smidge early. I'll take 4 weeks if we can do 4
Why
weeks.
a smidge early?
If we could do 4 weeks.
She ready.
We good. Man, it's been a long
You
time.
It's hot.
It's been a
It's time
long
to, you trying
hot,
to,
ridiculous
it's time for her to pay
summer.
rent.
Yeah, sis got to come on.
Give her a eviction notice already.
Yeah, for real.
But I got to talk about this some bull real quick. It's one thing I want to talk about that I saw in the news. For this some bull, and you know, since you're here, you can chime in on it.
So much bull, you printed it up.
Thanks for just putting everything out there. You don't know how to keep your mouth shut. You go tell the police and everything.
Nope, snitches get stitches.
We know this whole situation with Colin Kaepernick, and you know how he was outed from the NFL because he kneeled during the national anthem, and you know he did it. It's in protest to the violence that was happening at the time with police killing a lot of young black men, and they took it all the wrong way, and it went turned into a big whole campaign. Well, Nike recently did something good by him by, of course, doing a campaign on Colin Kaepernick. And if you are watching, I'm going to put this on the screen for Yizal real quick if I can move my computer, because I'm slow with the hands when it comes to the computer, not anything else. But it says, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Just do it. Nike, was paying the man for all that time, and then they came out this campaign. It's a whole big campaign with Nike, which is dope on the part of Nike. But a lot of people have had problems with that campaign and with Colin Kaepernick because they feel like Nike is also taking a knee too, which is not the case. Nike is not taking a knee. Nike is just doing what they always do. They're advertising their shoes. Yes, they're using a very profound and what you call a controversial person, but now people are going all the way left and all the way right with it. It was a one on Facebook and Instagram that earlier today I saw, where they did like one of those freeze challenges in a big Foot Locker store where everybody was freezing with Nikes in their hands. And then they had the one dude who was bringing the shoes out, and they was talking about the different shoes Nike had and how dope they was. That was dope. But now it's going all the way to where colleges are starting to pull away from Nike. And let me read this story. When Nike released its latest Just Do It campaign, around Colin Kaepernick, it sparked a massive response from every political circle. While some people destroyed their own Nike gear, others commended Nike for taking a step in the right direction in marketing Kaepernick. Amid the response, there were also speculation about how the ad campaign would affect college sports. Unlike the major college programs that are locked into multi-year outfitting deals, a small Missouri college has promised to move away from Nike. A college of the Ozarks is a NAIA school in Point Lookout, Missouri. And in recent seasons, many of its athletic programs have worn Nike uniforms. The school released a statement on Wednesday to say that those uniforms will be replaced with those of a new brand. They taking it way too far. Because what? Colin Kaepernick took a knee, and you feel like Nike took the knee with him because they want to use him in the ad campaign. I mean, it sounds stupid. It's petty. It's real petty. I mean, but you know, they have a I don't know if they have a contract here. Let me see. This is what they had on their website. In their new ad, we believe Nike executives are promoting an attitude of division and disrespect towards America, said the College of the Ozarks president, Jerry C. Davis. If Nike is ashamed of America, we are ashamed of them. Wow. We also believe that those who know that what sacrifices is all about are more likely to be wearing a military uniform than an athletic uniform. Wow. That's crazy.
Is that Jerry person? Is he white?
Of course he is.
Of course.
Well, my whole thing is this about the whole situation. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people are taking this whole military disrespect to a whole nother level. At the end of the day, y'all don't respect the veterans the way y'all trying to make it seem like y'all do.
Because I'm a vet.
You know? And so at the end of the day, once it all boils down to it, it's not about a division. Y'all forget that plenty of black people wore that same military uniform for this country, fought for this country. They gave their lives for this country. The same way y'all trying to say that the people who are taking the knee are disrespecting this country. At the end of the day, this country has disrespected us for so long. At what time is it our turn to stand up and say we will not be disrespected? Or I'm sorry, kneel and say we will not be disrespected anymore.
But the thing is, the kneeling wasn't even about this country. It's about protesting racial injustice and police brutality, and not the military or the flag.
On top of that, there's a narrative that says that, well, you know, they shouldn't be using this time to protest. They're on work hours. They're on work time. But when is it a good time for us to protest?
Never.
And when will the police brutality stop?
Never.
When will the racial injustice stop?
Never.
Those are the things that we're here to protest.
To bring to light.
And I mean, didn't the people who fought in the military, didn't they fight for our right to free speech, our right to protest? They protesting peacefully at that. Now, if they wanted to start a riot and start rioting outside the stadiums, then that's something else.
But here's the whole thing. It's freedom of speech and it's freedom of whatever, and it's the American way. And they get mad because of a black man who had his right, did his American right to protest, and it wasn't about America. He wasn't protesting the flag. He was protesting police brutality and interracial violence.
Something that should not be going on.
Exactly, and y'all went the whole way left with it and turned it to a whole campaign, cost this man his livelihood. Now he's able to make some money thanks to Nike, and you know now y'all want to say y'all stepping away. But here's the thing, you know, y'all not under contract with Nike.
Nope.
Y'all bought them uniforms yourself.
Yep.
So by changing away from Nike, the school would basically be voluntary at taking on a added cost of outfitting the athletic programs with new uniforms. I mean, that's just the point they made in the ad itself. It's like y'all pretty much just killing yourself. Y'all gonna pay more money. I mean, Nike was probably cutting y'all a deal, but you know y'all mad because they got Colin Kaepernick in the ad, and y'all think,
cares?
And y'all, so he's stepping away from America. I gotta say one thing. That's some bull.
And just a side note. Like, Nike has always been a company that has went against the grain,
trying to do right for a wrong situation.
Right, trying to do right in light of a bad situation. Right. Tiger Woods, Kobe Bryant. I saw a thing on Facebook yesterday where they said that the Charles Barkley ad was the most talked about Nike campaign that Nike had ever had. They talked about it for years and years and years. Nike is not afraid of controversy.
They're not dumb.
And they really don't care about nothing that y'all do. They don't care about you burning they don't care about you burning
stuff that you already bought.
You know, stuff that
you already
paid
That's
for.
like when everybody was burning LeBron jerseys. You already paid for it.
You already bought it. I mean, what difference do that make?
It's okay. Thanks for burning
it. Right.
You
pay
for it.
We appreciate it.
Y'all stupid.
Thanks. And like I said, the people who burning their stuff, I see it's mostly white people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bought them one pair of Nike Shox 20 years ago. Y'all ain't buying phone posits, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all not buying real Nike shoes. You know, I call them the grass cutter 6s is what you buying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all burning old dad shoes, you know? Keep your dad
It's
shoes.
stupid, but I just feel, they taking it way too far, and, just because, you putting it, and now you making him more of an icon anyway now, thanks. Yeah. Colin Kaepernick is becoming more of an icon because of y'all dispelling his worth, and y'all just making him a bigger icon, especially to up and coming young black youth and people who are looking for somebody to look up to, who or anybody who's trying to be an activist in general. They're gonna use his example now, right. And now it's gonna make y'all hate him even more.
He's a positive this is just something else for them to add to the Colin Kaepernick section of the African American.
Right. He's gonna go on USA Today.
He's gonna become a Rosa Parks in history.
Yeah, he already has.
He's a martyr. Without being dead.
He already has a section in the African American History Museum. Yeah. So now this is just something else for him to add to his repertoire. He not missing no meals. He not missing no checks. I stand with Cap. Know that.
That's the thing. And now they're taking it to the next level to where black people are stupid for standing by Kaepernick because Nike is ran by white people. So what? Not all of us white people are bad. Not all of us are against him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where
you one of them bad ones. I just want to slap you. I'm sorry.
I gotta deal with this all the time.
She's the homie. That's the homie.
Right, but taking it to that next level, trying to fish for information, all these conspiracy theories, they need to take it at face value, what it is. He stood up for something that nobody else had the balls to do, and now he is, like Deed said, he's a martyr for it. Exactly. And it's unfortunate.
I breathe heavy into the mic.
I stand
Look, I am your
with
father.
Cap. Nike stands with Cap. Colin Kaepernick,
right.
got you. Nike.
I might have you move chairs because your face really just shining. Don't look at the screen up there because it's frozen. But you got,
stay out the light.
It's the light. I think the light is right on your face. I got to fix that. But don't worry about it. Shiny face. It's all good. Shiny Tilda. But if you want to call it and talk to us and tell us what's some bull in your life, feel free. Because, if it's some bull, we want to hear that bull.
Heck yeah.
We all here for the bull.
We want to hear your bull.
Really good advice. I'm telling you, I'm A1 on the advice side.
Peaches, can you tell me how to get that shine off your head?
Peaches, do you love me? Are you riding?
Yeah. We're going to move to the next segment. We're going to jump into the boss lady. You got your mic check ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the mic check with the boss lady.
I feel like being boss lady tonight.
You feel like being collar slapper?
Why do you come up with these names? That's what I want to know.
Get it, collar slapper?
Listen, he is so mean to me.
I slap on your face.
Rick James, Ike Turner. We're just gonna go.
Every male porn star.
Out of line. The disrespect is at an all-time.
Yo, mama.
It's cool because I'm used to it. He be doing this. Listen.
Pimp.
Every time.
Judo.
Every time.
Karate.
Oh my God.
Wrestling.
Oh my God.
Sound effects. We're have to go through and you know how those old Chinese movies.
John Wayne.
They run their, they would talk and they'd be like, then they talk, the mouse. Yep, that's me and Deeds.
Let's hear that mic check.
Okay, so the mic check this week is going to be an artist spotlight because there's a lot of artists putting in work out there. We already talked. I don't care about that MGK Eminem beef. It is what it is. It's not making me no money, so we're not going to stop it.
Can we talk about that?
We talked about it.
Right. What did they say? It was mayonnaise what?
Mayonnaise, I forget.
Mayonnaise war, mayonnaise mayhem or something.
Yeah,
I'm mad I missed that conversation.
Listen.
It's just MGK, you better do your motherfucking thing. You better stand up for the 216. I'm sorry. You better do your thing, boy. We here. We
and
here.
She just gave the ET finger.
I'm gonna teach your baby. I gotta teach your baby how to fight before it come out.
Boom. MGK for the win. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And so the artist spotlight is gonna go to somebody I've been working with that is touching on all these subjects as far as Colin Kaepernick, domestic violence, gun violence that's destroying these urban neighborhoods. We've spoke with Shooter from Love and Hip Hop who lost his son due to gun violence. Sugar T is getting on a domestic violence track with him. So I just want to give a shout out to Cali Boy Tip, who is in the state of Washington. He's originally from Oakland, California, and he's doing a bid right now. But the thing is, a lot of times these felons don't get second chances because of what they went in for. He's been in a long time, and now he's touching on stuff that is upsetting inmates in the system, how all of these urban neighborhoods are going from supposedly supporting each other to killing each other from the inside, whether it be people they don't care who they kill, they just want to get it out, whatever, or, you know, men beating up on their women, beating up on their kids, and that's not cool. So I just want to give a shout out to him because he's taking a stand against something, and while we were already talking about Kaepernick, I figured, you know, to give him his mic check of the week because he is standing for something that not a lot of people are going to stand up to. A lot of people shy away from the situation. I am a survivor of domestic violence.
Me too.
You know, so it's something that hits home in 8 out of 10 women, and it's sad. So for those women out there, you need to speak up. There are survivors out there that will help you get through it. If you feel ashamed, if you feel embarrassed, don't.
Absolutely.
Don't at all, because it's something that people can help you through. You just got to speak up.
Absolutely.
So.
And my advice to any woman going through a domestic situation, I always say think about your children, think about your family, think
Absolutely.
about the struggle that they would have to deal with if they lost you due to something like that. And
if he did it one time, he's going to do it again, regardless of how many times he said sorry.
Exactly. Sis, take you a karate class, okay?
Screw a karate class. Get a CCW, and if he touches you again, it's self-defense. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Also, positive ways, too.
Leave him alone.
Go to the police. Seek shelter. Get away from there. Get your family members, but get away from the situation as much as possible and stay away from them. You know, don't let him try to talk you back into it, because that happens a lot. You know, and me being in the profession that I am, I'm a bail bondsman. I see it all the time where it's always the woman who's in the domestic situation still trying to bond out the guy who she got into it with. And you know, some. And here's another thing. You know, on some street stuff, some girls like that. I don't mess with it. You know, so it sounds crazy. I've heard that though, and it's stupid.
Younger
it's
girls
dumb.
that are used to it.
Listen, at the day and age that I'm in, I'm 32 years old. Bro, you and me, we fighting.
Exactly. My hands are ready to eat for everybody. Anybody can get it.
It's fight.
Yeah.
Fight.
It's, you know, and then the whole situation with the kids. You know, the kids don't need to see that.
Absolutely.
And as far as the gun violence, y'all, put the guns down. If you got a beef, fight it out. Go somewhere with that. Talk it out. Get a mediator or something. There's too many people dying. I saw somebody get shot and killed today. Shot and killed, and there was nothing I could do to save him. And it screwed my mind up bad today. And I can still see it in the back of my head. It's not worth it. You're losing your life, affecting all these people on both sides. Now he's gone. His kid has no father now. And now with all these single mothers raising these kids and these boys, you cannot raise a man. A woman cannot raise a man. A woman can only show a little boy how to treat a woman. She cannot raise a man. And now with all this stuff going on in the city, these men are dying left and right for what?
Yeah, absolutely.
The streets do not love you. The streets do not love you. The people that are in your family at home waiting for you to get out of the street on a daily basis love you. The streets are going to deliver you back to your home in a body bag. Stop playing around. Do the right thing and stop playing on these streets.
And on top of that, what is the purpose at the end of the day? I feel like my generation of parents has failed.
I think so. I'm 38, so I totally
in a way, because
agree.
We come from an era where we didn't want to be our parents.
Right.
So we took the non-corporal punishment road with our children.
Right.
And I think that caused a lot of people to be scared to take a butt whooping. And they pride be hurt. You know, their egos be,
oh, I can't take a loss in front of this. No, screw
yeah,
that.
I can't take no L's. I can't take no L's. But what's the bigger L if you end up going to jail for 35 plus years? I watch a lot of crime TV, and all I see, you know, I watch a lot of Crime 360 and First 48, and there are so many instances where it's somebody that I know in my city where I'm like, bro, are y'all serious? Are y'all for real?
And it'd be over stuff that they could have easily talked out,
like,
or fought it out.
I can't even understand what's happening right now. You scared to get beat up?
If you scared, you better go to church and pray.
Yeah, like what's happening? Like you ain't never got no whooping as a kid. Like you ain't never been.
It's because the fathers have been missing. I honestly think that's a lot to do with it.
And so that's what it brings me back to my original statement of, you know, we as that generation have failed our families, have failed our children, and it's so sad to watch the deterioration of the black family and the black community these days. It's terrible. So put the guns down, stop the violence, get out there and fight, man. If it's that deep, just
try to talk it out first and then fight.
Right.
You
That's
know,
the thing. I mean, who cares if you take it? At least
Be
you
a
know
man.
your frustration is gone.
Yeah, like go to a boxing class or something.
Exactly.
You know, go talk to a therapist or talk to your girl, talk to your mama, talk to somebody.
Because the girl gonna be the realest one on your
Get some
team 9
sex
times out
in
of
your
10.
life.
You know, just
Get some sex in your life.
yeah, because it don't make no sense.
Get you
It
some.
don't make no sense.
I totally agree with you.
Go do it to a lady.
You know, I just
Beat that up.
see we
Mr.
more
B's
emotional
gone.
with this because we have kids. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I don't
And
want to
I
have
have a
my kids
son.
grow up in that.
I have a son, and I'm always telling, you know, people that I know who have boys especially, you know what I'm saying? It's hard raising a little black boy in these streets today. It's hard raising a little black kid, period, in this world today, because I have to have a conversation with my son about going out and being
Aware of their surroundings.
Exactly. Aware of the people that they hang around, aware of the police, aware of the boys in their classroom, aware of the boys in their neighborhood, aware of the females in their neighborhood.
Aware of the men in their neighborhood.
You know, aware of the men in their neighborhood. You can't trust everybody, not your friend. Everybody don't want to see you grow. Everybody don't want to see you better yourself. It's some people out here who are really, honestly, their purpose is to prey on you, you know, and it's sad that this is the world we've grown up in. I was born in the 80s and raised in the 90s, and we had, you know, predators, and, you know, we had people who was snatching kids, but we also had OGs in the block who made sure that everybody got to school okay, and, you know, regardless of what they did on the street, hey, you can't be out here. It's 10 o'clock. You supposed to be in school. You know, who will put you in their car and take you to school and make sure that you got there and make sure that you made it and make sure that you went in that building and make sure that you made it home.
Because they was trying to break the cycle.
Exactly, because they whole purpose was to try to break the curse that was already put before you. And so now we just have a bunch of reckless, foul-mouthed little boys running around talking about, oh yeah, I'm a gangbanger. Boy, I will slap you. You know what I'm saying? I will dog walk you in here. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, once you put that gun down, you a sucker. Yeah. You know, and you know, popping kids out, it's so much, and it always comes down to
Where did we go wrong as a whole?
As a whole, where did we go wrong as a community? You know, when the village stopped caring, that's when it started going downhill.
Yep.
And I tell my daughter this all the time, you know, I worry for you about the school you go to, because I don't want to. I've encountered parents who feel like can't nobody say nothing to their kids.
Oh, they don't do nothing wrong,
or
and they be the worst ones.
Who I don't want nobody talking to my son. I don't want nobody talking to my daughter. Well, then you talk to her. And then when you come to realize, what you come to realize is that they're not real parents, because they didn't have no real parents. And so I tell my daughter all the time, I will shoot this whole school up for you. You understand what I'm saying? But because
too much.
But that's a mother's love right there. That's concern. That's how parents should be with their kids.
Because at the end, if I'm coming up there, you better make sure that you right.
And you telling the truth.
And that you telling the whole honest to God's truth. Because I believe in taking one for mine.
Right.
But what I will not do is I will not set myself up to be another parent who doesn't believe that their kids is innocent.
Right.
And on that note, we're going to pause for calls real quick. We got to move on to the next segment, which is some music right now. We're going to jump into some music. That was the Mic Check by Megan the Boss Lady.
Mic check.
1 2 1
But we're
2.
going to be back in a little bit. It's time to play some music. And we're going to play some music from,
Let's see. What we got?
Shout out to CRC Crack Road Commission. We're going to play this track. I know.
Are they from Cleveland too?
Everybody plays.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I just want to
because you hate Cleveland.
No, because the first guy you played wasn't a Cleveland beat type thing. So I just wanted to ask.
You don't know much about Cleveland.
Obviously, I don't.
And coming next after that, we're going to go back to the old school, play this Midwest Mafia, if you didn't know.
As long as it's not the sweet potato song.
Nah. You just be doing too much and saying too much sometimes.
Nope.
But we going to talk about that after the break. This is the Vibe on Air. Mr. D, Sober Mike King. Making the Boss Lady. Shout out to Peaches.
It's your boy DJ K, aka the Top Guy. Black Cliff Radio, one and only DJ. Make sure y'all turn into Vibe on Air, man. Y'all are tuned to Vibe on Air.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it, nigga. Woo! I know the rules, nigga. And I know you gotta work overtime. PPG. Punch that clock, nigga. Let's go.
I know where to get it for the cheap. I know what some bad love freaks.
I do.
I know that we headed to the money. I know that we eating when we hungry. I know where to get it for the cheap. I know what some bad love freaks. I know that we headed to the money. I know that we eating when we hungry. Round with my little nigga. Cross me and I'ma deal with you. No play, you gon' lay. That's even if you got steel with you. Crack road is my surface, but I came to conquer this earth, bitch. I'm trying to go from selling blow to them 100 M's. Curtis, private planes, we taking over. Lindsay Lowe, no baking soda. 8th block, the fuck they blocking. If it ain't drop, tell them make it over. Love the life I was made for. I got on my knees and I prayed for it. When the cashing out of you front that, don't matter, I paid for it. Codeine got an Ocho and a styrofoam, I'm slow-mo. Rolling up that platinum, these niggas smoking that, oh no. Too real for you to check this, cause my background is so reckless. Come fuck with us on your best shit. We now, you screaming out next, bitch. C notes on my RLs, new car smell, that's real shit. The laws all in my rear view, I'm so dirty, blood still lit. Young living that fast life, straight bass for them glass pipes. First I'ma get my money up, then I'ma get my stash right. Nigga, I know where to get it for the cheap. I know what some bad love freaks.
I do.
I know that we headed to the money.
I know
that we eating when we hungry.
I I know where to get it for the cheap. Yeah, I know where some bad love freaks. I do. I know that we headed to the money. That money. I know that we eating when we hungry.
My recipe is that baking soda, Mr. Cocaine with the hot water and the yellow fat with that quinine. Just to make that drop hard, I need a Pyrex or a coffee pot with 2 ice cubes and an egg beat. Cocaine introduced me to being frank. He ain't never met a nigga so glad to meet him. First brick made me 100 grand. When it's hammer time, you do the running man. Too legit to quit, you can't touch this. And nigga try me, I'ma bust his head. Block out like my Glock said. Fuck the world like Pac said. Just in case you forget, if you ain't getting money, nigga drop dead. I'm with some white chicks on a white yacht, wearing tight shorts like bike cops. White Lamborghini, hard white top. Got the same disease that Mike got. Put that baking soda in that Pyrex, let it bubble up in that white pot. Fish straight drop and come right back. Fish stepped on and it might not. I'm in a White House with Vanna White in a white bed under white sheets. For a pedicure, her white feet, her white thong and my white teeth. Promethazine and 2 white cups, no white owls, roll a tight Dutch. No young hoes in my night rider, just Pumas, Cougars, and white tigers.
I know where to get it for the cheap. I know where some bad love freaks. I do. I know that we headed to the money. I know that we eating when we hungry. Yeah, I know where to get it for the cheap. Yeah, I know where some bad love freaks. I do. I know that we headed to the money. That money. I know that we eating when we hungry. We get it.
I know, like you know, we got it, got it, got it. The freak zone, the freak show. They bought it, we bought it, they bought it. Who down, we down, get down, hands down. Come here, girl, slurp time, pick it up, then it's bird time. Money over everything. Cleveland over everything. Coagulate on that
street shit.
Consolidate on that
weak shit.
Perforate on that
beef shit.
Grilling niggas on that
weak shit.
Fried niggas
I'm deep, bitch. I'm living the life.
Marinate on that one.
Marinate on that one.
I know where to get it for the cheap. I know where some bad love freaks. I do. I know that we headed to the money. I know that we eating when we hungry. Yeah, I know where to get it for the cheap. Yeah, I know where some bad love freaks. I do. I know that we headed to the money. That money. I know that we eating when we hungry. We get it.
If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia.
Check my rec as I flex through. Looking for something to get into, fool. I thought you knew it stayed true. So I call a big man to scoop me up quick like pronto, so we can bounce the set, flossing in the Ford Bronco. It ain't a click unless that Midwest, that real mafia. Blabachino, I'ma get in, food, don't start sweating. We only rollin' deep cause it's a must. So while you frontin' cuss, Draymond rolls up quick, grabs a gauge and starts to bust. So what's up? These fools play a hater player like me, huh? That ball of fast skills down with the PSP. Remember me, when the world comes to an end, I'll be there. You see me, but still can't get with me. Fools get smoked like 1 or 2 fifths. If you could, with this you would, but you can't. So sit that anus down. You can't fade this Cleveland underground. My funk is everlasting in your trunk, shaking your rear view. Fool, this is stay true.
So I ain't driving, calling my homies every time I need a ride, man, need to get my own. I ain't no kid, man, I'm grown, but don't got no job, don't qualify for no loans. I pick up the phone, call mama when I'm hit, but feel like a fool because my ass 26. Looking at the click, man, they all falling G. Don't wanna sell rocks, but the block is calling me. Work security, but man, I had to stop, cause fools on the block was treating me like I was a cop. If I was to stay home, I got to get my hustle on. A baby was born, them new Nike days is gone. Back up against the wall, taking a beating but won't fall. Ain't that a job call? Hell nah. To hell with y'all, I'm feeling like you. Man, what can I do? Whatever I do, fool, I got to stay true. Y'all got to stay true.
Suicidal, who be's my idol? That's on the low. I study whack 'em shit like Bibles. It's funny. I peep you, sonny. You just a low life. No need for you to hold the mic, cause you keep me laughing like Dolomite. Now you know that I know. Late night up in the studios. It's all about business. Ain't got no time for your groupies. What? I feel as if though, pay dues. And dues will get paid. Stay true to the essence. A legend in your own days. This ain't no East Coast or West Coast thing. We just some newbies in this rap game. Out to stake our claim. What the shame? It's a pity. Player haters in every city. You got to watch your own back. It's their palm tree committee. Much love for those MCs with skills that really don't sell. But you should, cause whack MCs get all the goods. This be my family. My family stay true. There ain't no way that I betray this clique for any crew. Stay true. If you didn't know, now you know it. Stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it. Stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it. Stay true. Stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it. Stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it. Stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it. Stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia.
Yo, this big man, Stay True Records in the house. I got it.
Yo. The vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. Megan the boss lady. DJ Black Widow, whatever she's called. And we here with Peaches. I don't know which one you go by. You said you call, I call you whatever.
Yeah, you can call whatever.
You're DJ Black Witter. DJ
Listen,
Black Witter.
Hold on. So I watched Black Deadpool 2 for the first time today. And they
Black
got a
Deadpool too.
Deadpool?
You said Black Deadpool.
I watched Deadpool, right, because Black Deadpool is King James but we'll get into that next week. So I didn't realize there was a Black Widow on Deadpool 2, but she's white. So they call her Black Widow, and then they call the Black Widow Black
No,
Widow.
she called it. That was him being funny. Her name is Domino, but
Right.
he called her Black
See, but
Widow.
you know what I'm talking about.
Funny.
Like, somebody it hit me. Like,
was
did
a
you get your
joke.
name from there? No, I didn't. I got my Wu-Tang tag from Wu-Tang, not from no friggin' Deadpool movie.
You're angry.
I am angry.
All the time. And as I would say, hey, guess. There's a Peaches right there. The pole boss.
Me and Peaches, we just gonna carry on a conversation because we
Peaches
mad at
pole
you
boss?
right now.
No, just you are. Peaches loves me. All the time. Deed is good.
Let you say it.
But we about to jump into this one segment real quick. And normally I have a graphic that go with it and some sound, you know, oh my goodness, if it ain't a little bit of attitude. But you know, in the change of having to get a new computer, I'm not going to do it again. But in the change of having a new computer, I have to do something different. So we're going to jump into what I like to call the Ratchet News. Ratchet News, ladies and gentlemen.
It's my favorite segment because he always be pulling stuff out.
The ratchet news. Do it again. In the mic. Do it in the mic. Do it in the mic.
Okay.
She said, what? Hold my baby. The ratchet news. And today in ratchet news, I normally go today in ratchet news, but I won't. But there is some ratchet stuff going on in the ratchet news. We're going to start with, we talked about my man, Colin Kaepernick, and how they did him.
We support you.
And, you know, I even got a graphic to put on the screen here. You know, this is a Nike ad that they've been, you know, talking about where, you know, of course, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything, which is this man's current life right now. Yeah. But, you know, people been jumping on the bandwagon and, you know, people are disagreeing with what Colin Kaepernick said and, you know, this and that and so on and so forth. So now the NRA somehow got involved, and this is an ad they put up. Now, not everybody can see it yet, but if you are watching.
Oh, my God.
It's called Shooting Illustrated. Yes, Shooting Illustrated. And they got a picture where they've photoshopped Colin Kaepernick's head onto a Black Panther-looking potty. You could tell it's not him. I'll get to that one. You can tell it's not him because the hands are too dark for it to be him. Do you see it up there, Peaches? Yes. That's it. It's not. I mean, you could tell it's not him. And then they got the nerve to put in the quote, "Guns don't kill people. Nike does."
Wow.
So they, you know, they jumping on my man, the bandwagon, trying to keep messing with this man. So to you at this so-called fake magazine, do me a favor. Sit your dumb ass down. Punk.
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
That's ignorant.
That's
just ignorance.
Much.
It's always some ignorance. It's always some ignorance. Now, in the other ratchet news.
Can't wait to hear this one.
See this guy right here on the screen? He in a yellow jumpsuit because he going to jail. You want to know why he going to jail?
I didn't know they use yellow.
You want to know why he going to jail? Florida man hired on Thursday, get fired on Sunday.
What if that's my
Try to kill his boss 2 hours later, police say. Now, I don't got the video, but I got the sound bite.
Oh, wow.
Let's listen. Oh, they got to play a commercial first.
Love you too.
Okay.
So new at 6, Sanford police arrested a suspect who's accused of trying to kill his boss 2 hours after getting fired. The manager told police the suspect chased him from the business located right along Jewett Lane and then just started firing into his car not far from there along 16th Street and Peach Avenue. Channel 9's Ty Russell picks the story up now. He's joining us live from Sanford PD. And Ty, the suspect, had not worked there in a very long time.
Yeah, he didn't work there very long, and just before I came over here to Sanford PD, I was over at that business talking to a different manager, and that manager told me that the suspect started working there last week on Thursday.
What?
Now today, that suspect is still in jail, but workers over at that business are clearly still afraid, and they told me they are scared because they fear that the suspect will return if he's able to get out of jail.
What?
This is 23-year-old DeJuan Lewis appearing in front of a Seminole County judge Monday.
Discharging a firearm from a vehicle, shooting into an occupied vehicle.
The suspect worked at Boneta Aluminum Products, a Sanford manufacturing company on Jewett Lane near Airport Boulevard. Today, one of the managers told me it's still unclear why Lewis was upset Sunday morning. He told me co-workers were complaining because the suspect was throwing supplies and tools on the ground only on his third day of work. Lewis was then fired, and managers say he waited for his direct supervisor outside for 2 hours. Yet. Investigators say Lewis then chased the manager and the manager's girlfriend, who was also in the car for a mile and a half. The girlfriend told police she heard about 5 shots. The arrest report states bullet holes were found in the rear bumper, trunk door, and rear right tire. The manager and his girlfriend were not hurt. The suspect was then arrested at his home. A search of Seminole County court records shows Lewis has several drug and theft charges since 2014. And today, he's facing attempted murder and shooting into a car hours after losing his job.
So now he's 23 with attempted murder.
And right now,
so now, not only did he get hired on Thursday, then fired on Sunday, you ain't got no job, man. You ain't going to be able to get one.
And he ain't got shit to do.
You know how it's going to be hard to go into an interview after you get out of prison. And, you know, even if you change your life in prison. Oh, so why were you, what happened when you got fired from your last job? Oh, yeah, you know, I tried to shoot his ass. I tried to kill him. he fired me. So it's just he had to go. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a comedy, man. I'm just saying it ain't comedy. To you, sir. Have fun and the joint, get you some push-ups in, and otherwise. Can't believe that, man. That just was stupid.
Them men in Florida got.
You have so much to say right now in your head, don't you, Peaches?
I swear. So here's my first thing. First of all, what kind of person gets fired and decides, you know what, I'm gonna make my life worse. I'm gonna go pop old boy.
Nobody fires me.
It's something in the water down in Florida. Let me tell you.
Nobody fires me. No, my job.
You couldn't think of any other recourse, or just how about just go and get another job? Because
he's
somebody pumped his head full of nonsense. Is what it is.
I mean, it's just crazy.
Why are you shooting at your manager?
They shooting.
23 is the key phrase. He was 23.
He never got no whoopings.
I ain't never seen no other 23-year-olds.
That's one of them.
I ain't never heard no other 23-year-olds shoot nobody when they lose a job.
He ain't never got
Listen,
no
I got fired at 23 and didn't shoot on nobody.
He ain't never got no whoopings as a kid. Okay, he needs
get the switch.
Don't blame it on Florida.
Forget get the strap. Get the switch.
Don't blame it on Florida. That's a him situation.
He need a whooping. Okay.
Yeah, he been needed a whooping.
That's
20
a him
years
situation
ago.
all day.
Ain't never been told no before.
Right.
Okay?
Well, he ain't got no job no more. So
he ain't got shit to do.
He ain't got his life. He just chilling right now. So
that's sad. That's really sad.
Let little young and chill, man. Just let him chill, man. He about to rest up and he about to enjoy some bread and water. Once again, you stay there, stay right there.
What he said.
Stay right there. Don't move.
Freeze.
Next in Ratchet News, and finally in Ratchet News, I like to go from the lowest to the highest. That was dumb, for real. That was dumb.
Ignorant.
That was ratchet. But let's talk about this. Anybody heard of BET News or BET, the network BET? And, it was owned by this black guy named Bob Johnson. I think he's pretty rich and stuff. He has a lot of money. I think he's the first black billionaire. Let's listen to this.
Luxury hotel refused to let America's first billionaire into his room because he was wearing sunglasses. All-you-can-eat hotel reportedly refused to let entertainment television co-founder Bob Johnson into his room last week because he was wearing sunglasses. West Palm Beach's WPBF reported that Johnson was checking his room at the Old Palm Beach Hotel on August 24th after a fishing trip when a receptionist asked him to remove his sunglasses. The mogul became the first billionaire selling $2,000. Said he thought the woman at the front desk was joking at first, but she remained firm. He refused to take them off because their prescription. Johnson told WPBF. She said, well, I can't check you if you don't take off your glasses. He said, Johnson then asked the police be called when no compromise was reached. He left the hotel. When reached, an Old Beach spokesperson said standard operating in the holiday industry to ask guests to remove sunglasses for their safety. But Johnson, who owns 165 hotels, said that's not true. I think it's a silly rule. He said, I think it has over racial profiling.
So he owns 165.
Yeah. So let me reiterate the situation because
why is he staying there? Then?
Hold on, we finna I'm getting it there. I mean, just because he owns hotels don't mean he ain't gonna stay at a different one. But okay,
I wouldn't.
So here's the situation. He was going to a hotel to check in.
West Palm Beach.
And the lady said, "Can you please take off your sunglasses?" First of all, I've checked in hotels before. I just came back from Jamaica, where it's always hot and sunny.
Right. So
I had sunglasses on when I checked in. Did anybody tell me to take my sunglasses off? No. 2, you ain't my mama.
Right.
Who said I got to take my sunglasses off? If I'm coming here paying my money and I've reserved a room, you can't tell me what to do in the first place. But being Bob Johnson, who he is, and he has class. He said these are prescription. And she just kept saying, well, I can't let you in Yeah, they questioned her. Of course, the hotel's trying to save face. They're going to say it's a policy of theirs, which it probably isn't. And like Bob Johnson said, he owns 165 hotels. He may not own hotels in West Palm Beach, but he was there.
Some.
But he owns hotels. So don't you think he knows hotel procedure?
Absolutely.
So that just didn't make any sense. So because you see a black man in sunglasses, an older black gentleman in sunglasses, not knowing who he is or what he has done or what he's about, and you feel like he's wearing sunglasses, you feel because you think you could talk to a black man that way.
She just
take your sunglasses off when I talk to you, boy, is probably what she wanted to say.
And I would have slapped her.
So, yeah, she would have got a slap across the face.
5 fingers to the
one
face.
One in the mouth, one in the ear. Then her coworker, too. So,
everybody could have got it that day.
But now, you're dealing with a man who has nothing.
Power and money.
Nothing but money. Mm-hmm. So, it's crazy.
And 165 hotels.
Right. I mean, it's crazy. So, it's just, now you looking like a dumbass.
Yeah, and you never know who you're gonna run into when people are checking in. You don't know who they are.
And of course, they're not gonna probably say anything about if she got fired or not or what it was. But if I was Bob Johnson, of course, I'd probably end up owning that one without paying for it.
Okay.
Right.
Peaches, what you got to say?
All I'm going to say is he better than me. Okay. Cause
I like her.
Yeah, call the police.
And he did the right thing.
He did.
He immediately made sure the police was coming because he knew if he would have said something, that was what the first thing they would have did to him, call the police.
Mm-hmm.
So he, of course, made the first initial move, which was another sign of intelligence and class.
Yep. And he knows.
What a classy gentleman Bob
Absolutely.
Johnson is.
Shout out to Bob Johnson.
Shout out to Bob Johnson.
So this chick in the entry-level position at this West Palm Beach hotel, I got a couple words for you. On the employment line.
Mm-hmm.
You can sit down at it. They got a chair for you. They ain't got to stand in it like everybody else do.
Yeah, they got a whole chair.
You sit your dumb ass down there.
Several seats in the
But before you sit down,
take a number.
Let me slap you down. Take one to the face. I wouldn't even slap you on your ass. I'm just going to just send you random slaps and just keep, just slapping you in the face until, my fists get tired and it's been wide awake. So, it got some rest. So it ain't going to get tired no time soon. So I'm going to just, you just need to grow the hell up and just, but if I could clap, I wish I could double clap. I could remix the clap. I could do the clap backwards. Let me show you something. I just want to slap you.
Right,
baby.
I just don't understand.
Come on with it. I just don't get it, man. It's just stupid.
I don't understand it either. And it's like the same situation when it doesn't even have to be a hotel. It could just be out on the street in a store. And I've seen that situation arise. And it's like, why are you going to try to play somebody like that just so you could try to one up them when you're going to end up looking like an ass?
There's so many instances where people have profiled.
Exactly. They think they're better than somebody else.
Or just all kind of stupidity, okay? Yeah. Just left and right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, y'all really be willing to lose y'all jobs
over something words.
Something so like simple and trivial.
Mm-hmm.
But
but
now you're in a situation where you're going to cost the whole hotel possibly some money because now you're dealing with a man who has enough money to do something really stupid if he wanted to.
Ass.
He can sue if he don't even have to buy the hotel. He could just really say, you know what? I'll just sue y'all. I got the money I can afford it. I'll just sue y'all all day. Yeah. This could be the biggest suit y'all ever seen. I could buy y'all a suit so I could sue you in it.
And then snatch it.
Yeah, he probably don't even want the hotel.
I would just do it to prove a point. Like, all right, you go treat me bad, I'm gonna take it.
Got 165 hotels. That's just
hey, 166 under the belt. Trust me.
But it's just crazy though that it don't matter. It's like they say that old saying. What do you call a doctor? A black doctor. It's still the N word. No matter what. It's no matter who you are.
It
don't matter who you are.
I can never say I understand because I'm never going to understand. But I do have biracial children, so I am affected by it as well. There's been times where, my son will come home and say, Mommy, they wouldn't let me play basketball today because they said I'm not black. They say I'm Puerto Rican, whooped you up this and that. And it's like, it's hard.
You sure it ain't because he can't hoop?
No. My son don't be playing basketball like that. Or like it's on the reverse side. I stay down the way, and sometimes I'll be walking to my door, and I get stopped by the police. What are you doing here? Are you working? Are you tricking? Does it look like I'm a trick?
They say that to
I
you?
have, yes.
You be tricking?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Listen to him, this guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I've had 2 instances where I've walked in somewhere and
Instantly, they say something to you.
They either follow me around, or I'll carry. Sometimes if I know what I'm going into a store for, I won't take my purse.
You'll just take your card and your phone, right?
And my phone, and y'all still follow me around
right.
the store. You need help with anything?
And it makes you feel uncomfortable.
If I needed your help, I would have asked for your help. Don't come asking me nothing else.
Right.
This is always the climate environment we're going to be dealing with no matter what they say changes. It's always going to be that way. And I'm not, trying to push the propaganda on the people, but, I mean, it is a reality. It's a reality what it is. And it doesn't matter who you are, how much money you have or whatever. In their eyes, you still some darky.
I get treated different when I'm with my kids because they look different than me than what I do when I'm by myself. And that's sad.
Unless they recognize you as Jordan or Michael Jackson or Prince or something like that, you ain't fit.
I believe Oprah Winfrey went over. Was it Oprah or somebody went to Europe or France? Some black public figure went overseas and went to a store and yes, it was Oprah. Went into like a Gucci store in Europe and they would not let her buy the purse.
And that's sad.
They would not let her purchase it. They said it's not for you. It's not for you.
And I would have slapped the taste out of that person's mouth by saying that.
It's not for you. So
exactly.
Yeah.
2 times.
It's rough. It's rough. And you think it's different in other places, but it's not.
It's everywhere. And it's sad because kids are not taught. Kids are taught to hate. They're not born to hate.
Yeah. Kids don't know color.
They really don't.
But that is the Ratchet News. Let me put my graphic up.
That was Ratchet.
The Ratchet News, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for... Thank you, Ratchet. Say it to my face! She Ratchet!
That was all in one spiel.
Yeah, it'll be back one day. But we're going to take a quick pause for the calls real quick because... we like to play music and showcase artists as we go, and we're going to come back and talk to Peaches, and we're going to have a call in from Willie B. I guess his car ain't working or something, it's always something that happened, and we understand here at the vibrations on air.
You so corny.
These are the vibrations on air. We're going to go into 2 music videos. I think I'm going to go into 2 of them. I'm going to play some Nefertiti Avani, Do It For The Bottles. Then I'm going to play some... Where's some Kat Danielle at? I like Kat Danielle.
Yeah, she just resurfaced on her social media. She took a hiatus for a minute, working on some new music.
Yeah, she doing a lot of yoga too. I like when she do yoga because she barely be having clothes on.
She said Kiki hasn't been the only one that's been riding this year. She did a picture on a bike with it was dope. It was on Facebook. I like that pose. It was cool.
But we gonna be right back with the vibe on air. Mr. D's Open Mike King, Megonio, the boss Lizzle for Shizzle.
Paisano.
Yeah, whatever. DJ Black Witter. That's how they say it in the South.
Black Witter.
DJ Black Witter.
Remember, there's 2 C's up in that.
Black Witter. And then we got Peaches, the pole boss, a.k.a. Peaches, about to be the mommy boss. Yep, she's a pregniggle and soon to be due. About to drop the bomb all over you. Babies is coming out. Babies is coming out. Only one no. Babies will be coming out. Babies will be coming out. We'll be right back in a little bit after this.
Yo, a Wildlife Sound. I'm Zookeeper, the true speaker, and I'm Drummy. You're tuned in to the vibe on air. Boom shot. Wildlife Sound. Wow.
One for the bottles. One for the bottles.
Baby, what you saying to me? It's whatever, she ain't gotta know, 'cause I don't kiss and tell. No, baby, she got you doing the most. Look at me and look at her one more time before we go. before we leave to cap the night off. Right up, right up, right up. Oh no. One for the bottles, two for the linen, three for the beans, four. Shout out to my ends. Hey, I got everything I want and that's cool, but I ain't leaving here without it. One for the bottles, two for the linen, three for the beans, four. Shout out to my ends. Hey, I got everything I want and that's cool, but I ain't leaving here without it. If you leave with her, you're leaving alone. Cause whatever she do when you can't do that on your own. Baby, let me expose you to excellence. All this in your lap will rock all night till we want no more. Like you should live just and just one more drink before we leave to cap the night off. Night off, Michael, I don't know. All I know is one for the bottles, two for the linen, I'm in three for the beans, four. Shout out to my ends. Hey, I got everything I wanted, that's cool, but I ain't leaving here without it. One for the bottles, two for the linen, I'm in three for the beans, four. Shout out to my ends. Hey, I got everything I want and that's cool, but I ain't leaving here without you.
Off your light, shake the dust off your light, reach down. flashing to the point of waves on you. Baby, they see you shining, so they throwing shade on you. Don't let them put you down, cause it's far from being over. God gave his hardest battle to the strongest soldier, and that's why I salute you. Yeah, it's true that you crying yourself to sleep while you locked in your bedroom. Medicating your scars and healing your war wounds. Meditating is hard when timing to make it soon. But baby girl, you a star sitting under the blood moon. What they feeling is irrelevant, cause what I see is a queen shining from all of her melanin. True satisfaction over settling. Haters can't wait to see when you lose, so you better win.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, shine, shine. This little light of mine, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, shine, shine. This little light of mine.
Got all this money. Got all this money.
Scales, shake, bells, cake, big money, sell, weight, blocks, guap, trap, spots. I am the plug. Buy what you want from me. I am the plug. Out kind of drug money, nigga. I am the, oh yeah. I get that drug money. I am the plug. I am the, I am the plug. Yeah, my whole hood love me, nigga. With this money, I'm serious. I was right on Superior. New car with no top on it. Bad bitch from Nigeria, nigga. Ain't about money, can't hear you. Ain't about money, I ain't hearing you, nigga. Big pole on my waistline. Gotta go, I can't waste time. Fuck, hoes, rock, ice, work, high, drop, price, Glock, 40, stop, life, pull up, on you, stop, light. I count up the racks, yeah, I count up the racks. Pray on my man, hit your bitch from the back. I'm Dre the designer, got all this designer on me. Got too many hoes, and all of this money on me, nigga. Scales, shake, bells, cake, big money, sell, weight, blocks, guap, trap, spots. I am the plug. Buy what you want from me. I am the plug. Out kind of drug money, nigga. I am the, oh yeah. I get that drug money. I am the plug. I am the, I am the plug. Yeah, my whole hood love me, nigga. Stand on that corner. I was right in the zone. They was hoping I fall. Forever we ball, nigga. Selling those from dice. Ducking them laws, nigga.
Hello. What's going on? This what it be. What's going on, man? My fault I couldn't make it. Got a little money setback for me to come back, but we here still.
The mics wasn't even on all the way, Willie B. So we talking. I'm talking to you, and I'm thinking you hear me.
One more time, you like way fading up.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's up now? All right, so Willie B, what's going on with you, man? Tell us about what you doing with yourself, man. What's going on with you? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
All right, so tell us about what.
Wait, low. You can turn your voice up.
I got it all the way up.
We can rock out like this. What's going on?
All right, but tell us about what you got going on and what you're doing with your music. Tell us about your music.
Hey, let's talk about music. Let's talk about it. What you want to know?
Everything. Tell us about you. Tell us about what got you started in music. Tell us about Willie B.
What got me started?
Yeah.
Man, life. You feel me? It's just this my therapy. I do it more or less for me, but I'm reaching out to my fans and realizing this more than I ain't the only one like me. It's millions of us.
What's the concept behind what you do with your music? Tell us about what got you started. What made you want to get into the music? I know you said just your therapy, but we want to get more into detail. We want to get some more girth into it.
Honestly, day one, I started off as a manager.
Okay.
As a young guy, like 12,
my cousin did music. Like my whole life, I grew up saying he do music. But he was like one of them, basically like how everybody else in Cleveland is with the big head. You feel?
Who is your cousin?
Like, his name, I said, nobody important. You feel me? Yeah. You
wow.
feel me? It ain't no diss shots, a man like that. It's just because we blood don't mean we family. You know, no. I already said his name, so if they want to hear it, they can rewind it.
Right. Okay, I feel you. So, what's the concept behind your music? I mean, you jump from manager to artist, and what made you want to just be in the spotlight a little bit more?
It wasn't in the spotlight. It was I got tired of seeing I could do things for people and they didn't want it done, so I did it myself. You feel?
Right.
Through the years of me cultivating myself as an artist, I kind of lost that aspect, but I'm getting back to it. You feel me? Because this is a craft. You feel me? I was a lyricist at first, but now I'm realizing that I got to make music instead of bars.
Okay. So now the music that you're making, tell us about that. Like, what's your conceptualization of your music? What's behind it?
Man, right now I'm living my life. I'm speaking my life. We rocking with the P. If you understand that, you understand me.
Give us an understanding there, because there's some people who may not understand what the P is. I'm one of them.
You feel me? You feel me? We right now we rocking the pen lifestyle in the music. That's just me, my life right now. You feel me? But we hire infinite power healing our people. You feel me? Hip hop. Okay. You feel me? So if you want the game and you see it's something you missing, listen to it. You feel me? You might be where I was.
Okay. Now I got one of your tracks here.
No more. Which one you got?
I got Money.
What you gonna do for the love of the money?
Tell us about that. Tell us about that track. Give us a quick intro to it.
Honestly, what inspired it was the motherfuckers we never see in the city, but they legends. Okay. You feel me? I ain't never seen the Bone. You feel me? I'm on St. Clair right now. But it was actually, it wasn't no diss. It was a glory. It was what's the word called when you appreciate the ones above you? I was showing gratitude.
All right, you were showing love to those above you.
I remade a whole classic. I did a classic in my way.
Okay.
You hear Bone, you think it's for the love of money. You feel me? I produced the track. I made the beat, and I went in and did my thing. You feel me? It was nothing like the old, but it was my own.
Okay, I like that. So you basically made it your own. Took something that was already there that was done by some greats and made it to the Willie B special with extra the extra, and then the extra got more extra.
Yes.
That's what's up.
The whole motive and the whole plan from day one.
That's what's up. We about to play your track right now, man, but I want people to know where they can find more of your music and find out how to get in touch with you. So shoot out your info where they can find you out of social media and wherever else.
Well, you can find me on Instagram, MobShit216, or my other page, X_216_X, which you probably seen all over the city, tagged there with. I'm everywhere. I'm on SoundCloud, WillieB216. Facebook, Willie B from Cleveland, FRM Cleveland. I'm everywhere. Just search Willie B216, you're gonna find me.
That's what's up. We about to jump into this track.
It's actually the debut of it, so after it dropped, I'm putting it out.
All right, world premiere right here. We're going to drop the bomb on it real quick. It's the world premiere for the hit from Willie B.
Exclusive.
This is Money. Check it out. Thanks to Willie B for calling in and checking up with us. We're going to play this on The Vibe on Air. Stay tuned for a little bit more. We got Peaches the Pole Boss in the building, Megan the Boss Lady. Willie B, thank you for calling, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah. No problem. Appreciate y'all.
We're going to talk more, man. We're going to get you on here one day, though. You got to come through.
Yes, sir.
You got to come through.
Next time y'all invite me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Money, Willie B.
My niggas got braids. Shit, you feel me? Hit your lady. I got a
First lick I hit was like back in 04. 7 years old and I ain't had no dough. Mama was going on the murder job. Chasing the embers, kept stealing my food. Bitch on my PlayStation and tried to play cool. I swear to God, I hate social workers always in my house and at the store. We eat together. When shit get horror, niggas never leave each other. Remember Papa had me count the bags. That was real thug motivation. Boy, your daddy wasn't for that. You got your 100 of your games at a place. What you gon' do for the love of the money? What you gon' do for the love of the money? What you gon' do for the love of the money? What you gon' do for the love of the money? Shit so stupid, all them fans poppin' pussy for the fans. When I love a nigga, wallet, let the blood go to his head. I swear they holding up by the legs. Ain't no one that said they do never front you. Waiting and watching and playing with the enemy. Just for the day that you fuck with. What you gon' do for the money? Boy, what you gon' do for the money? Nah, keep it, G, I got a better question. What you won't do for the money? Bitch, you won't shoot for your money. You tell the truth with the sun. Yeah, man, what the fuck wrong with the hood? These niggas calling. They throwing salt in my flavor. A lot of them wish they could. A lot of them wish they would. I really think they should. I don't hate that nigga, but a lot of niggas hate me. Man, I used to be a G till I put it down for the P. Ooh.
The love of money is the root of all evil. Plain and simple. You start sleeping. People get mad that they don't have it. People get mad that other people have it and they don't. Or they other people have it or how they got it.
What you gon' do for the love of the money? What you gon' do for the love of the money? What you gon' do for the love of the money? What you gon' do for the love of the money? Shit so stupid, all them fans poppin' pussy for the fans. When I love a nigga, wallet, let the blood go to his head. I swear they holding up by the legs. Ain't no one that said they do never front you. Waiting and watching and playing with the enemy. Just for the day that you fuck with.
You are tuned into the 5 near Mr. D's of my cave. Man,
no, he really didn't.
I know what I said, and I said it right. Y'all should just be quiet up. That was Willie B. Money.
INDEEGENT.
All right, Willie B. That was Money. First play here on the Vibe on Air, so that's the world premiere. Get bitty, we here. We
What?
Preachers pregnant.
Hey, still have the baby right now.
Baby in. She waiting to get out of it.
Eviction notice.
Peaches the po. Peaches the po. Oh yeah.
So he wanted us to know our place and cook breakfast. Is that what you heard too?
Yeah, I heard it.
Damn.
I know what I said. So Peaches, how much do you cook breakfast and make the dinners and clean the babies and wash the food and all the stuff that's out of order?
I actually enjoy cooking, so I don't mind cooking.
That's right.
On a daily.
Good. That's right. That's what you're supposed to do.
And you know, my man does a good job of taking care of me, so I try to do my job and take care of him.
That's right.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
That's right.
But
That's what
I'm
y'all supposed to do.
also a very hardworking woman, so he also understands.
Yeah, hard work at making the babies.
Ooh,
I'ma stop.
Being here and being at work and doing my little pole thing and my hosting thing, I try to be. He's very understanding. Let's just put it like that.
But he's very supportive too.
Yes.
Let me ask you.
Shout out
so
to him.
Are you still teaching classes right now while you are in this state of babyage?
I do prenatal yoga
Hey.
and prenatal pole dancing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I do.
You do
actually,
how do you do prenatal pole dancing?
It's if you still, because if you're intermediate or a beginner, you still don't know nothing. I still gotta teach you sits and spins. That's all stuff I can do.
You still need
right
to stretch.
now. Yeah.
Okay.
So
more power to you, because you know what? There's some females that are pregnant like you that are that far along and don't want to do nothing. They just want to sit on their butts all day.
Can I just be honest with you though? Honestly, I did not get as big as I thought I would. So
you are not big.
I'm not exactly.
You are not showing. I didn't even know you was pregnant until I seen that belly. Like, oh, she's pregnant.
It's not as difficult to move around. It's starting to get like more difficult now because I'm bigger now.
You getting ready to
and because it's almost time. But this is the smallest I've ever been pregnant. So, and I have 2 other children. My other 2 kids blew me up, honey.
What do your other 2 kids have to say about the pregnancy?
My daughter is ecstatic.
How old is she?
She's 11.
So
she is ready.
And you got another little girl, so she got a little sister.
Yes,
someone she can groom and mold into her image.
She is ready. My son
bully.
is, he's still like, just wait till she get
here.
And
how old is he?
He's 12.
Yeah, he gonna wait for the new baby smell.
Yeah, he like whatever. I just wait till she get
He's
here.
like, okay, yeah, thanks, Ma. Okay, another girl.
So it's fun. It's cool though.
What's the weirdest thing you wanted to eat since you've been pregnant? I know y'all get them cravings.
Don't say pickles and ice cream either, because I don't count.
Ew.
No.
Which is a myth.
Honestly, everything. I want to eat everything. I don't have a specific craving. If it's there, I want to eat it.
Mine was high C orange back when McDonald's had it, and hot dogs from AM PM.
I will say McDonald's fish sandwich is extra tartar sauce and fries with ketchup on top.
That sounds good right now.
Yeah, right.
Fries, like usually I eat my French fries with my ketchup on the side. No,
you want it all over it?
Now I want my ketchup all over the fries.
All over, like doused in them.
Not doused, but put my ketchup on top.
With your other 2 kids, what was some of the stuff you craved?
With my son, it was pancakes. I actually have a really funny story. Okay, so me and my grandmother, we used to go to IHOP out in Bedford every week. Okay, and so this one particular week we went out there. It was me, my grandma, my mom, my mom's boyfriend at the time. I think my brother. We all was out there. And when I walked in the IHOP, I said, I know exactly what I want to eat. I want some peach pancakes because they had the picture up in the window.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, that's what I want.
Because there was a picture there.
Because there was a picture there. And I'm like, I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to figure out what I want to eat. I'm like, them looks so good right there. So I went in. I sat down. I ordered my juice. And I love orange juice. Anytime I've ever been pregnant, orange juice. That's all I drink. So I ordered my orange juice, a real big cup, and I said, I want peach pancakes like the ones in the window. And she said, we don't sell them anymore. And I cried at the table.
Wow.
The manager came out and rubbed my back and was like, listen, ma'am, I promise you we'll figure something out. I'm like, no. You won't, because unless you get me some peach pancakes, I'm going to flip this table.
And there's always empathy for pregnant women. Trust
and so somebody went across the street to Walmart and got some peaches and threw them bitches on my pancakes. You better fix it because,
girl.
So it was pancakes with my son, pancakes, and I always wanted a lot of seafood, but I'm a seafood head anyway, so that wasn't different. With my daughter, it was Cheetos, butter pecan ice cream, and Dairy Milk's orange juice all together, as a snack.
A snack together.
Yeah.
Would you dip the Cheetos in the ice cream?
No,
or you just eat them together.
Just eat them together.
Lord.
That sounds horrible.
You wouldn't understand.
It was wild.
I wish I had a sound that went.
But now, like I said, it's just food. Like the other day, I had a grilled cheese sandwich. I ain't made a grilled cheese sandwich in years. And it was probably the best grilled cheese.
You saying nothing weird, no weird combinations and stuff.
Grilled cheese with jalapenos, bacon and cream cheese on it. That's
now,
the best grilled cheese
when I
ever.
do make grilled cheese, I use cheddar cheese, and I don't eat American cheese.
Is it like shredded cheese, or is it like you
No,
actually buy the sharp cheese?
I buy the cheddar cheese slices.
Okay.
And I use cheddar cheese because I don't eat American cheese.
It's because it's
not
like
real
it's
cheese.
fake cheese.
Yeah,
right?
it's not real
So,
cheese.
so you like Colin Kaepernick? You don't support America because you ain't eating American
No,
cheese.
I don't like fake
goodness.
cheese. I don't like fake cheese.
We gonna boycott. We gonna boycott.
I don't like fake cheese.
We gonna boycott pole dancing.
I don't like fake people. I don't like fake
I
cheese.
will not
I
tip
don't
another
like
stripper
fake
two more,
cheese,
over $10 a gig.
My kids don't like fake cheese either. Like they know the difference
Because
between
American cheese is not real cheese.
It's not. It's oil.
I don't like fake
Oil and
cheese.
water.
I gotta say, the best grilled cheese sandwiches I ever had is that government cheese that you get in the block that you gotta chip
I remember
off
that.
in
My
chunks.
grandma used to get
That
grilled
ain't
cheese.
That's
ain't
the
real
best
cheese either.
but that's the
them
best grilled cheese ever.
It used to be the best grilled
And them
cheese
big ass
sandwiches.
jugs, the big jugs of peanut butter that you used to get.
No, remember that powdered milk?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
powdered
powdered milk
milk.
and the powdered tang.
But you used to take, we used to take them jugs of peanut butter and put cinnamon in them and do
Wait,
spoons
hold
of peanut
on,
butter.
what?
No, I just ate
Yeah,
the
you
peanut
mix cinnamon
butter.
with the peanut butter
Like
and just
cinnamon, or
powder,
cinnamon
mix it with the
sugar?
peanut butter.
Nah, I used to
Yeah,
just take
smash.
peanut butter and just eat it out
Smash
the jar
all day.
with the spoon. Like
Yeah, we did that
when
too,
I was
but we
a
just put
kid.
cinnamon in it. It's delicious.
I really enjoy
It's
peanut
a
butter.
smash
Now I
delicious.
will eat a lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I love peanut
My
butter and
kids
jelly.
eat peanut butter, and if I don't buy crunchy peanut butter, they have a fit.
Yeah, I like PB&J.
Yeah.
I like PB&J.
I like food, period.
chocolate
With
milk.
strawberry
food.
Strawberry preserves. Not
Strawberry
grape.
preserve.
I gotta be regular grape jelly.
Oh my god.
No grape for me.
You like grape jelly?
Everybody likes grape jelly.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
I do too. I
Grape
go-
jelly
I
is
go
the
for
staple of all jellies. Grape jelly is the god of jellies.
Okay, so what kind of soda do you
So
drink? Do you drink
jelly.
grape
I don't
soda or
drink.
do you
I don't drink
strawberry
carbonated
soda?
drinks. I
You
don't
can
drink-
stop talking to me.
I don't
Grape or
drink
strawberry
carbonated
soda?
It
And we drink
depends
pop in
on
Cleveland.
what
Thank you.
kind of
Fanta.
soda.
Become a Cleveland. Become a Clevelander.
Fanta.
Piece of crap.
I will drink both.
What's your favorite?
I don't like grape Fanta because the bubbles turn blue. That's a weird.
I don't drink carbonated drinks because they
How
suck.
do you know the bubbles turn blue?
When you pour your pop in your cup.
Pop.
I
The
forget pop.
fizz,
I hate that word. What?
When you pour it in your cup, the
It turns
fizz
blue?
turns blue.
It does. Though.
That's a bad, chemical
sign?
reaction. Yeah, it's a bad chemical. It's like a red number 6 or something like that.
Red,
Or blue
red number
number
6, red number 9, blue, green, whatever.
Yeah.
Anything you put in your body is bad regardless.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Listen,
It's all
I
delicious.
just recently seen a report that
all
said that you
delicious.
can use Coca-Cola to clean your boat.
Battery.
Yeah, that's the old Coca-Cola though, not the new one. The
You
old
can still
one.
use the new
Nah,
Coca-Cola
you
to turn your
can't.
battery.
I tried.
What?
That's the old Coca-Cola that used to have cocaine
how do you
in
use
it.
Coca-Cola to dye your hair? You
You dye
Pour
it.
it in.
Yeah,
Really?
dye it.
Just let your hair sit. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll turn it to a weird color.
Yeah, I can't be drinking nothing.
It'll like bleach it?
I will. It will. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Pepsi Cola
I love
hoe.
Pepsi. I hate Coke.
I love Pepsi.
Yeah, me too.
I love it.
Pepsi's the bomb. People are like, I don't know the difference. Yes, you do.
Oh, yes, you do. Because
Coke
can feel,
is too
you
like
can feel that sugar
fizzy.
on your teeth when you're
Exactly.
drinking it.
Ew.
It's too much.
I like her.
So you've been on this show
We here.
before, and you know we've been dealing with you for a long time. You know you've been a friend of mine for quite a while.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
You got a friend in
yeah,
me?
that's, you know,
Yeah.
Mr. D's and the bowl balls. I said the bowl balls because I can't say pole balls. But no, that's the homie. And you know, so I gotta know. You know, you're pregnant now. You've been off hiatus for a while. You've been talking about hosting shows. You know, and you hosted the show for China Blow birthday, which you know I heard turned up because I couldn't make it. So tell us about what's your next steps right now. What's next for Peach?
Well, I want to give birth to a healthy little baby.
Definitely.
Are you going natural?
Not natural.
Okay,
I will
good.
be. I will have an epidural, but I coach dance at my daughter's school, so it shouldn't be a long labor.
Props
It
to
should
those
be-
moms who give natural birth, but yeah.
It shouldn't be a long labor. I still do a lot of dancing, so this
You
should
should
be
have
a breeze.
Exactly.
I will be returning to work in December.
Hey.
So, and I made a joke. It's kind of a joke, but it's kind of not. Listen, all you ladies at the Alibi, I understand y'all over there getting money. You better get it while it's hot, because when I come back in December, it's gonna be slow.
And then when she come back in December and see a few tricks, I'm gonna be there in February helping her out.
I got some new stuff that I've been working on. So.
But how you been working on it pregnant? You've been pregnant.
She gonna turn me out.
I got a pole at home. I'm always.
So you
stuff.
still working on stuff, even
Absolutely.
though you got baby weight on you right now.
Absolutely, and then it just make me stronger. So when I drop the baby weight,
you're
gonna be doing crazy nonsense.
So
you're gonna be doing the move that they did in Street Fighter, where she just spun in the air upside down across the room. You gonna do that? The helicopter kick, Chun-Li.
I'm gonna learn all the tricks.
You're gonna do the Ryukin. Touch
Shut up, shut up.
She gonna do that. So you gonna do that.
I'm gonna learn the real tricks from you.
So I got that. I'm actually getting ready to go to school to finish up my chemistry degree.
Hey.
And I mean, just working, being back to the grind. You know, it is what it is. I try to stay as active as possible. You know, it takes a lot to keep this body together. So
you don't look pregnant, to be honest with you. Looking at you from the back, you can't tell. It's all belly.
Yeah, it's just.
You got scooped that way so you can be on the camera.
It's just a stomach.
Yeah.
It's all stomach.
Over a little bit more.
Like a
there you
whole
go.
lot of nothing else going on. It's just this little area right here. So, I mean, she'll be cute and little when she comes out.
And what's her name gonna be again?
Olivia
Pole Boss. Because I don't know your real name.
Olivia Poe, baby.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna call her Pole, baby.
Either way, she's a blessing.
I'm very excited.
And what are your other two kids' names?
Karan and Kieran.
So why? Okay, so are they 2 Ks or 2 Cs?
2 Ks.
So why I'm not?
Well,
why is this one?
Okay, so
because she ain't got to name her kids after.
I'm just saying because there's 2 Ks. I'm just asking.
The story behind it is because first of all, I had my first 2 kids when I was kind of young.
Right.
So it was kind of like the K thing, and then what ended up happening is me and my fiance have been together 10 years, and this is his first biological baby. So I wanted to do the right thing and allow him to name the baby.
Right.
And
that's what he did.
Baby.
And he liked Olivia, and so that's the name we go with.
Because that was his first
and that's
girlfriend.
Out of respect, and that's
because that's the first girlfriend he ever had. Not just
actually, I am his first girlfriend.
Oh, really?
We were not like his first ever, but
first love.
Yeah, he was my boyfriend from kindergarten to 6th grade.
That is so beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Where's he at? He should have came in with you.
He's at home getting ready for work right now. We
he
ended
got
up
a job.
separating. And I ended up moving to another city in 6th grade, and 10 years ago I ended up moving into his old house, and his best friend was like, oh yeah, it's this chick that just moved in there.
You see how karma works?
And he saw me one day and he was like, I know her. I know her name and everything. And so at the time he had a girlfriend. Well, they were kind of on the outs.
Not no more.
He had a girlfriend. And they were kind of on the outs. And I invited him over 3 different times. Just come over and say hi. Come see me or whatever. And he would not come.
To that final time, then it was
put your hands up. Put your hands up.
And it still took 2 months for us to get together, really. I mean, which is cool. I wasn't mad, but yes, and 10 years later, here we are.
See?
So,
well, salute to y'all because,
I love you, baby.
Aww. Where's the aw button?
I know he at home getting ready for work.
There we go.
I know he at home getting ready for work, waiting on me to come back. So,
but still, that's dope because a lot of times, relationships, they're brushed aside. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope that he supports you and you support him.
It's really hard, y'all. Let me tell y'all, for those of you who are out there and in love, if you in love and you believe in the love that you have, stick with it because it is not always easy. I love him to pieces, but there are days when I want to saw his face off. So.
But
what woman doesn't?
It's getting close to time
pregnant
to end the show, so we have to,
we ain't ending nothing.
Have to do something with you there, Peaches. It's time to play America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's the game where you have to define regular slang into regular English. Are you ready to play? What does it mean?
What's up?
I like her.
That's
She's
what's
always ready. She's ready for anything.
And of course, you know the rules. If you get the answer correct, get the correct buzzer. You get the answer wrong,
It's a
you get
buzzer.
the wrong one. And of course, we have a new timer, and you will be timed.
Okay.
We
Are
need to
you
get
ready
the
to
Jeopardy
play?
timer up in here.
Excuse me? I'm not stealing nobody's stuff. Come on. Are you ready to play?
I'm always
What
ready. Let's
does
do
it
this.
mean? Peaches, the pole mama.
Ooh.
Your first word
Yeah, that'd be a good one for her.
is. Make it easy for you. Make it rain.
That means to throw $100+ on a stage at an exotic dancer.
I like
That
that
is
answer.
correct. That is very correct.
She said 100+. So get it right, fellas.
That is
100+.
She has done this before, so we
Thank
know
you.
that
It's a
she's been on
sprinkle.
the show before. Your next word, peaches delicious. Your next word is hangry.
That means when you are upset because you either haven't eaten or you haven't eaten because you're upset.
That is correct.
I like her.
That is correct. Get off her nuts. Please leave her nuts alone. Because you're all on them. You're bungee jumping as well.
Hey, that's cool.
Your next
We're
word,
gonna out you, Deeds.
peaches.
Yes, I'm ready.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
That reminds me of a song.
Is.
Millions of peaches.
Yeah.
Peaches for me.
Oh, that's an old song.
Uh-huh. You know what song I'm talking about.
Your next word is going. Dutch.
Going Dutch.
Going Dutch.
It means to pay separately for a meal consumed together.
That is correct. Or just paying
Hey.
separately for a date, because it doesn't have to be a meal. You can go to the movies.
True. A date
Nice.
of any sorts.
Yes, that's correct.
She's thinking about food
That's
right now.
correct.
It's okay.
Very good. Very
Me
good.
too.
Very good. Your next word, peaches, mama. Mama Peaches. You're going to be a grandmother, and they're going to call you Mama Peaches.
Mm-mm.
Mama Peaches, can you give me some water?
No, you big. You go get your own water.
Come on, Mama Peaches, we thirsty.
You get your own water.
Your word is salmon.
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 It means the funky. It means the disturbing stench that comes from between the young lady's legs when she has not washed.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
Good answer.
What does it mean?
The word salmon means is you are familiar with the cougar, a woman who likes younger men. A salmon is the opposite. It's an older man who like younger women.
No.
They swim upstream.
An older man that
likes
likes younger women
is a salmon.
No, he's a creep.
No, the other word for it is sugar daddy.
Oh, a splendid daddy.
A splendid. I like that.
Or
Splendid
whatever.
daddy.
Yeah, because you don't like sugar. And you're weird.
Damn it.
Your next word. Peaches the pole boss. Is square.
Okay, square has two meanings. Square can be an individual who does not partake in certain activities, or another name for a Newport.
Whoop.
Judges?
Yes.
Well, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the judges over there. Judges, do you guys judges over there?
Yes.
What do you think? Okay. Oh, okay, I agree. Okay, wrong button, judges. That is correct. That is correct. It's someone who doesn't partake of fun things, or doesn't know what they are, or doesn't understand them, or a name for a single cigarette.
But why would Newports come up?
Because
Everybody
that's what
smoke
she smoked.
Newports?
Because a lot of black people smoke Newports.
Black
Get
people
hip.
smoke Newports.
Get hip. Whitey. Oh, let me stop.
Black people smoke Newport.
Yes, black people.
Black people smoke Black and Milds, backwoods.
No,
all
young
that
black
shit.
people smoke
Weed.
Black and Milds. But cigarette smokers who are of color smoke Newports or king size cools.
Or Mavericks.
Or
Mavericks.
Only if they can't afford the Newports or
What
king
happened-
size
Only if
cools.
they can't. Only
What
if they
happened to
can
Camels?
afford.
Is it Camels
No.
still?
That's a
It
white
was
thing.
Cowboy Killers.
That's
Ain't
a white
nobody
thing.
smoking them.
Yeah, that was a white thing. Your next word, and these are your last words.
I'm ready.
That sound like a Grim Reaper.
You sound so
Last
evil right now.
words. These are your
Give her
last
that one.
words. I'm gonna give her one.
Give her the
Your
G.
word is Ghost Ride.
Ghost ride?
Ghost Ride.
It means to
Ghost ride.
step outside of your vehicle while it is still rolling to perform a dance move.
That is correct.
Ghost
And
ride
I
the
don't think
whip.
anybody does it anymore because it's played out. But that is correct.
That's the new Kiki move.
Don't ghost ride the whip.
Ghost ride the whip.
Ghost ride your mama.
True. People getting injured though. You can't be ghost riding.
I saw an IG post where somebody was doing a Kiki challenge and the girl had stepped outside and she got hit by a car and like got flattened. I'm like, oh.
Your next word of your last and final words will be bromance.
A bromance is a friendship between two men that happen to enjoy going out and doing things together, such as movies and lunch and things of that nature.
That is correct. It's where two friends who are extremely friendly hang out together in a platonic way.
Yes,
not
absolutely.
gay.
There's nothing wrong
It's
with
not
the
being
bromance.
gay.
Right.
It's commonly happens mostly amongst the Caucasian race.
And you know what? I would
white
prefer,
peopling.
I would prefer.
Even though I know two dudes I went to school with, they used to dress alike all the time. I'm not going to say their names, Reggie and
Oh dang.
They used to dress alike.
Reggie and Dante. I'm not going to say your names. Though.
I would prefer
under the bus.
I would prefer that men that I know have a bromance because who want to be with some old extra tough old hard knock life ass dude?
Debo.
Yeah. If you gonna be friends with somebody, you should be able to enjoy your friend's company. And I can't enjoy my friend's company if every time something happened, if I ask you, hey, meet me down here, let's go grab something to eat, someone that's gay. Get your homophobic ass out of here.
Thank you.
Your last and final word, Peaches.
Yes.
The bromance blubber. Your word is eh.
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 Eh. That means that someone's look or appearance or the way they smell is just okay.
That's one answer. But there is another.
Oh, there's another answer for eh?
Eh.
Eh. Oh, it's just a sign of celebration.
That is correct. It is also where you use for a term when people go eh or eh or in rappers often say eh.
Cardi B voice.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Peaches of Pole Balls.
Yes.
You have won the game of, and you've got every answer right. You're one of the first people to do that. So congratulations to Peaches. We'll give you some applause if I can really think the people want to. Do your earphone and then drop a bomb on your ass. and then shoot you down with some gunfire. And then slap you in the time.
Every day we lit.
I'd like to thank Peaches of Pole Balls for playing America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? And today's guests get absolutely nothing because we don't never get them jack alive.
Zero.
Peace.
Big zilch. Bye.
So Peaches, it's 9:34, and we about to end the show real quick. And I thank you for coming. Every time you hit me up, you say you want to come. I of course say, of course.
I have so much fun on the show. It's so fun.
Even though it's hot as hell today, I think it's mostly because these headphones got me sweating like I was in Marlon Brando house before he died. Because these headphones are huge. Look at these headphones. These big ass headphones. But before you go, this is a new thing I've been working on and having people do because it's important that we inspire others to do great and be great. Absolutely. What would you like to leave on somebody's mind and heart from just talking to them on this through that mic right now? What would you like to leave? Spit it out, girl.
Listen, at the end of the day, you have to live by your own timeline, okay? Social media does not define you. At the end of the day, nobody posts the struggle on social media.
Say that 2 times for the people in the back.
So you can't worry about other people's timelines. You do things according to your life. Live your life for you. Don't live for nobody else.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Peaches, for coming. We appreciate you as always, man.
Thank you for having
me. I'm gonna catch you out. Check you out. Show them. Tell people where they can find you at social media wise, and tell them about any next events you got. Just blaze yourself.
As always, I am on Instagram at Peaches the Pole Boss, all one word. You can find me coming to a pole near you, December 1st, 2018. It is happening. And just be on the lookout for I got a maternity shoot coming up, so be on the lookout for that.
Is it gonna be one of the ones where you like naked holding your belly?
No, it's going to be a pole maternity shoot.
What?
Okay. Yes,
I can't wait to see
that. So you're gonna be upside
shot
down.
by Sylvan Lamar. Word up.
He's the one that does
Shout out to Sylvan Lamar.
Sylvan Lamar will be my photographer.
He does some dope work.
So very excited about that. And that's pretty much it, man. Wait for these baby pictures to drop. Boom.
Then she back in action. She's talking about I'm back.
Thanks a lot, Peaches. I appreciate you coming, man.
No
it's
problem.
nothing but
Thank
love
you.
anytime you come through. Megan, go ahead and shoot out your Megan the Black Widow info.
Megan
the Black Widow. Yeah, the Black.
Hello.
That's why I said, isn't it? Black Widow. I just caught myself. I didn't know I said it. Your name is DJ Black Widow.
My name is DJ Black Widow, a.k.a. Boss Lady. You can check me out at www.WooWorldwideDJCoalition.com/Megan-Robinson, or you could follow me on IG at DJ Black Widow. That's DJBLACCWID/OHH, or follow me on Facebook on my government
It's like
name.
DJ Black Widow.
Oh, exactly. Because when they see the black, listen, I got my tag from Woo.
Yes, we know.
But listen, the reason why it's Black Widow is because when you see the black, they're like, oh, Black Widow. Oh, hello. Get it? Man, listen.
Not display.
Deez is always giving me crap because he gives me crap on my show.
Crap.
And my other two co-hosts on my show give me crap because of his crap. And then I got the crap filters over to the Vibe on Air crap.
So it's crap all around.
Crapola.
Hey, if you feel bad. So,
if it ain't about the money.
And we'll be back next week. Some more guests, more hosts. I mean, it's the thing, and it's the Vibe on Air. You have been officially tuned in to the Vibe with Mr. D, Open Mike King, DJ Black Widow. You can hit us up on all social media by simply going to Facebook at The Vibe on Air, Instagram at The Vibe on Air, YouTube at The Vibe on Air, Snapchat, The Vibe on Air, iTunes, The Vibe on Air. We've had one long time.
I need to set up a Snapchat.
Long time. Yeah. You can also go to www.thevibeonair.com, of course, to check out every episode. You can also go to iTunes, The Vibe on Air, and Twitter. We will not get one. I'm not going to shake my mic today. But we ain't got no damn mic. We ain't got no damn Twitter. No. No tweeting. We'll be back next week. Shout out to my homegirl, Tink Wynn. She'll be in the building. We got some more guests and more things going on, but make sure y'all tune in. Stay tuned in. Follow, subscribe, vibe. Make sure you go to every place we at and follow.
Follow and subscribe.
What's wrong with you?
Do it. Just do it.
I know your parents, they ain't raised you to be like that.
Mama didn't raise no fool.
We out.